The surprising signs of the INFJ female. People often think that INFJ males and females have the same kind of character traits, but little do they know that INFJ females have some signs that are pretty surprising. These signs are not just unique, but very rare too in any other personality type. It's the very reason why INFJ females are so rare and harder to identify. But once you go through these signs, it'll be a lot easier for you to find out whether a woman is INFJ or not. So, watch this video till the very end. Also, don't forget to subscribe on our channel and make sure to smash the like button. 1. They love to socialize. INFJ men do not necessarily love socializing. They're not phobic of it, and if needed, they are pretty great during social gatherings, but they still prefer to spend their quality time alone with their books or with their thoughts. But that is not the case with INFJ females, because you could even call them social butterflies. They love to attend parties and talk to people. Understanding and analyzing the thoughts of other people is like a game to them, and that is why they attend such gatherings. If needed, INFJ females are not afraid to shut everything out and give time to themselves and gather their thoughts. This sign is quite surprising for someone who knows INFJ people because they know how introverted they are and how much they hate social gatherings. But INFJ females don't really mind making some small talk, as it works as an exhaustion buster for them. 2. They are not afraid to stand up for themselves. INFJ males are very sensitive and caring, and they have great regard for other people's feelings. So, they don't say or do things that are going to hurt anyone, even if they get hurt by those people. However, INFJ females are not a pushover at all, and they tend to stand up for themselves. It is one of the most attractive qualities in INFJ females, as they do not let other people dominate them. And if someone has done something wrong, they make sure that this person pays for what they've done. If nothing, INFJ females at least confront that person, and they never get afraid to do what is right for them. It might sound a little selfish, but in reality, it just means that they are true to themselves and always give preference to what they are instead of giving importance to other people. 3. They have maternal traits. INFJs are very robust and determined women, but that does not mean that they do not care for anything at all. They take care of people deeply, but the only difference is that they do not let anyone play with their feelings. The most surprising sign of an INFJ female is that they have some pretty strong maternal instincts, and they tend to be the mother of the group always. They take care of what everyone eats and when everyone sleeps. It makes them very unique from INFJ males. And these maternal instincts also make them slightly sensitive otherwise. INFJ females do not like to be sensitive at all, and they always prefer their own feelings over anything else. 4. Lack of self-belief. INFJ females are great when it comes to self-love, but they don't really believe in themselves at times. It's often noticed that INFJ females feel very insecure and don't go for a career or interview that they are really good at only because they have doubts about themselves. These doubts often make them question their abilities, and they get into the paradox of what their self-worth actually is. INFJ females also become anxious really easily, which is also because they don't believe that they can make the right decisions. And apart from the fact that they love themselves, they doubt everything. INFJ females are very strong women, so having this self-doubt often turns out to be destructive for them and for their mental health. But they also have the ability to overcome this self-doubt, but only if they actually want to. This is a very surprising sign mainly because INFJ males are very confident, and they have never really had any doubts about themselves. But a female of the same personality type could be so different is very hard to imagine, and that makes it even more difficult for people to identify INFJ women. 5. They are very logical. INFJs are very logical, and they always have answers for everything. INFJ females stand out from the crowd because not everyone has this sort of sensibility and logic to understand matters as well as they do. Being so logical often is exhausting and frustrating for them and for other people too. INFJ females often like to think emotionally and make rushed decisions, but they just cannot do it because their minds would not let them. They are always cautious, and even though people think of them as someone who is very emotional, they don't do much with emotions, and they don't even like the sort of vulnerability that emotions cause. 6. They are great at advice. INFJ females are great at advice too. It's surprising, mainly because INFJ males are not great at giving advice, and they don't even like to give advice, as INFJ males are not really interested in the personal matters of people. On the other hand, INFJ females are going to be your best friend if you need expert advice on anything. INFJ women are good at maternal instincts too, so they take care of everyone around them, which is why they give very sincere advice. Number 7, they like to please people. INFJ females are absolute people pleasers, and they go far and beyond just to make someone happy. They want to make everyone happy and just can't stand the thought of someone not liking them. Their absolute turn-on is when people compliment them and when everyone is happy with them. Otherwise, they get very anxious. Though they prefer themselves over other people, they still love the thought of being liked and cherished by everyone, which makes them absolute people pleasers. 8, they have big dreams. INFJ females are phobic of simplistic goals because they know that they are meant to achieve something grand and something great. They are very true to their goals and are always determined to accomplish them. It's a very surprising sign that makes them a very unique personality type. And when we say big dreams, we're not just talking about winning football finals or becoming the best designer. We're talking about traveling to the moon or inventing a flying car kind of big dreams. These dreams are what keeps them going, and they keep them close to their heart always. So, have you ever come across an INFJ female? Tell us in the comments section. Also, make sure to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and hit the bell icon to get the latest updates. We'll see you in the next video. Till then, adios from our side.